Good morning, students. As I've been introduced, just to make a bit of clarity here, I am from CDS. Initially, we were in teaching and development. We just moved into CDS. We were in teaching and learning with technology. My role is an instructional designer. My role is to assist, give support to the lecturers to integrate technology into teaching and learning. And one of the tools that I'm going to take through to is what we call MyTUTor. That is a learning management system that lecturers and students have to use it in order to enhance teaching and learning. Before I start, I just want to check, I heard you are third years. For me, you are advanced. So I'm not quite sure. My assumption is all of us here have once or have been already using MyTUTor. Is it what I'm thinking or is different? Different. You've never. Are you novice? Completely, you don't know what is it or what? You know. Okay. I had 3 presentations. I novice, advanced, and mixed. So, because I didn't know where you were. Whatever I'm going to share, if you have heard about it, please bear with me because if there are those that haven't heard more. But what I'm going to share with you today is the following. To know what is the importance of MyTUTor as the learning management system. I don't know about the benefits of using MyTUTor as a student. And if you haven't logged on, just to remind you that you need to log on MyTUTor because it's part of your tool to enhance teaching and learning. And also to see your dashboard, it's just the screen. Now we're not going to, it's not hands-on, but just to understand that when you are on MyTUTor, you need to see all the courses that you have registered. That is your dashboard. And then we share some various tools that are important for you as a student that the lecturers will utilize in order to engage with you. And lastly, to make you aware of any, of the contact details for in case you experience technical problem. Those are the things that I would like to share with you today. Now, as we said, we all know what is MyTUTor. It's called Learning Management System. And then this is an official learning management system that every student and every lecturer at TUT have to utilize it. It is not a nice to have. It's a tool that we all have to use. And MyTUTor is housed, or it is from the platform of Blackboard. Here at TUT, it was customized to called MyTUTor, but when you Google, you won't get what you call MyTUTor. You will, when you Google for something, just know that it is under the Blackboard platform, which means it is customized to us to be called MyTUTor. And if you have noticed, is TUT, MyTUT, that is called MyTUTor. It is customized as for our environment, but it is housed, or the platform is Blackboard. So what is important? What is the importance of having it? It is used by lecturers to facilitate learning. It is used by you as students to learn online. You can access it besides on a desktop or laptop. It can also be accessed on other mobile technologies. Mobile devices, your cell phone, your tablet, your iPad. But what I would like to emphasize is, obviously you will need Wi-Fi or internet access or data. And another thing is, with your cell phone, for example, you can access what is there on MyTUTor. However, you cannot do your assignment on it. You know the screen resolution, it is just for convenience. But as soon as there's any activity on MyTUTor that the lecturer expected you to complete or to do a task, you need to use either your desktop or your laptop, other than others mobile technologies. So please note that. And then another thing that I will just want to highlight about the importance is just looking at what Sir Winston Churchill said. He said, I am always ready to learn, although do not always like being taught. I mean, it does make sense that, yes, it's true, you need to be taught, but you are MyTUTors. That, as I've heard already, Dr. Wannenberg said, you are MyTUTors. I don't think you, at this age or this time, you want to be taught everything. No. But the technology is there. As we look at this, that the benefits of MyTUTor is, and I will emphasize, it is not nice to have. I'm not quite sure how familiar are you with the term IIFM. Anyone? Okay, maybe new thing to learn today. It is an acronym that says, what's in it for me? Why do I have to continue to get into MyTUTor every day? Why? What is in for me is a question. You need to use it because there's a benefit for it. That you can't have something in front of you and be a white elephant. It needs to have benefit for you. So what I would like to emphasize to you is MyTUTor has something for you as a student of TUT, and it also prepare you for the world out there, because we are all technologically inclined. We use our cell phone, we use media, we engage on social media. Same thing is a technology that enhances teaching and makes learning for you easier. So another thing is, you will learn anywhere. At home, in your bedroom, in the garden, wherever, when you connected on MyTUTor. Method, you can anyhow. Any position you want to learn. Whether you hold your your device this way, that's how it is a benefit. It is a benefit. You don't have to sit like this and try to study. That's the beauty of e-learning. And then anytime, middle of the night, switch on, study, engage. If the lecturer wanted to have a discussion, is 24 hours. You are not obliged to do it from 8 o'clock to 4 o'clock and everything's closed. That's the benefit of having an e-learning platform, which is for us, MyTUTor. That is the benefit. What is in it for me? Now, more benefits. There are various tools on MyTUTor that the lecturers will use to engage you. You are able to download study guide. You can have presentations of lessons that you went through. You can have online tests, and then maybe the lecturer can supply you with memorandums for future or old question papers or whatever. Assignment. With assignment, I'll come back and explain what is important about the assignment and also the tool that is used to check the originality. Maybe let me just do it already. With assignment on MyTUTor, we've got a tool called SafeAssign. I'm not sure, have you heard about it? SafeAssign. Okay. SafeAssign is on MyTUTor. It is a tool to check the originality of your assignment, the quality of your assignment, your referencing, and if you have done some plagiarism. Plagiarism, we know. Taking somebody's work and pretend as if it's yours. That tool is there for you. For the lecturers, for you, not just to catch you, but to make you to upskill you to produce quality of work. That's a tool will check the lecturer when create the online assignment. The lecturer will tick that your assignment should be checked by through Safe Assign, where you will be able to see where you have made a mistake. For example, it will indicate if there's a poor referencing, then it will show you, it gives you a report thereafter. And depending on what the instruction the lecturer has done on MyTUTor, in terms of how many attempts you have to put your assignment, probably it's 2 attempts. And then the first one is get in and you get the report and you see your problem. If you've copied from another student work, it will indicate that. From another student's work, and it will refer to which student, if that student has already sent the document and it was already on the database. So please be warned, the system can do that. So it's not a threat, it's just to teach you or to prepare you to produce quality of work. So please note that if there are assignments, the lecturer will use that tool to check that. For postgraduate, we use Turnitin. As you will start progress in your studies, you will move from using Safe Assign. Your supervisor, your lecturer who will be lecturing you for postgrad, you will now use Turnitin, which is also another tool with an advanced facilities. So with assignment, note that. And then you can have videos. The lecturers can upload videos, maybe, and say, watch this video, give some activities, and create discussion forum where everybody is engaged. Announcement, this is a commonly used tool where you go into MyTUTor or you use your device to receive an announcement. This have changed date for test or whatever, the announcements are there. You don't have to come to campus and read on the notice board what is happening. Wherever you are, you receive the announcement. As long as you have activated or reset your TUT for life in password, which is your credentials to get into MyTUTor. Course calendar, the lecturer at the beginning of the year can populate all the activities that need to be done for you on MyTUTor, and then bring and set up reminders that in the next 2 weeks assignment 1 is due. For some of us, sometimes we have a problem of forgetting, but the reminders will come time to time depending on how the lecturer has set up the reminders. The other thing is previous exams, marks, and etc. There's a lot on MyTUTor. The only thing is, this depends on what the lecturers add to their class work or to the classroom or to your course. You are the user, the lecturer is the designer or the instructor. All the activities, actions is activated by the lecturer, and you are supposed to act on. Please know that it's both you and the lecturer, but what is important is you have to ensure that every day you get into MyTUTor to get all the activities from respective lecturers. So this is important for you. These are the benefits for you. Please know that. Now, for in case you don't know what I'm talking about, MyTUTor can be accessed through the several web browsers: Google Chrome, Mozilla Firefox, Internet Explorer. But note, you are advised to use Google Chrome or Mozilla Firefox. Internet Explorer has its own issues. Please, when you access MyTUTor, set up your favorite to or your web browser to be Google Chrome, for you to be able to have effective utilization of MyTUTor. And if you are having your mobile devices, you can download Blackboard app on from the App Store. So please, you can do that in order for you to be able to access MyTUTor. So again, for those that haven't done as yet, please note, you have to access through the website, the university website, or you can click MyTUTor, www.mytutor.ac.za, or you just go straight to the website, and then there's a quick links, and you will click here, and it will open for you to be able to access MyTUTor, where you are expected to put your credentials. If you have never done that before, you are expected to use username as your student number and password as your student number, but you are expected to come here later and click here in order to reset the password. And resetting the password, you are activating TUT for Life email address, which is linked to your student number. It is done automatically by the system. Please do not note that TUT for Life or your personal email address is not recognized by MyTUTor unless if you go and change it on MyTUTor. However, we encourage you just to go and click on this, and then from there you will follow the instruction, and therefore after that you will get this page where you reset your password. Please read the instructions that are there, that what are the password rules, capital letters or uppercase in a technology world, and then the small letters which are lowercase, where follow the instruction for you to be able to reset your password. After that you will be able to access. Make it simple, don't make it complicated, and make sure that you don't use your student number or your initials or your name when you reset the password, if you have not done so. But I assume you have done so. It's just a reminder for all of you, and also the details that you can get. If you are interested or you haven't received this, there's a pamphlet here about MyTUTor that you can have, where it has details and all other things if you want to know more about MyTUTor. That's what I can share with you today.
So I can
Okay.
You just have one slide. Building 5. Right.
Building 9. It's building 9.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. If you've got any problem, but remember, we don't phone for resetting password any longer. If you get into MyTUTor and you try to get in and give you an error message that said username and password, whatever, please go to here and reset. Don't go further than that. If you go further than that, it will, please click here. If it gives you an error message after you have put your student number or your password, for in case you have forgotten it, please do not go more than once. Just quickly come here and reset the password, then you are fine. Unless if your student number has issues, then you can go to building 9 or you can phone them and explain your problem. But if it's about the password, you have all the capability to do it as long as you follow the password rules. Okay? Thank you.